Hello, we're here today with Priya. Is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's great. This is like the first time I could pronounce your name correctly. Priya, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I am 22 years old, and I'm from California. I completed my undergrad from Pitzer College in Claremont in media studies and psychology, and I've been living in Boston since September. Now I'm doing my master's in journalism. And
At which school?
At Harvard University.
Harvard?
And aside from journalism, I enjoy dancing, singing, and living my culture.
That's great. Tell us a little bit about your heritage, please.
Well, I am Indian. My family is from Delhi. And I'm very close to India. I love the language, I love the dances, the films. I just love India.
Earlier told me about you have experience doing dancing.
Yes, I do. I've learned Kathak for about 4 years. Kathak is a classical dance of North India. And I've also done Bharatanatyam, that's from South India.
Right.
And that's my forte, basically.
Really?
And aside from that, I've done jazz, tap, Bollywood film.
Oh yeah. Have you done a Bollywood film before?
Bollywood film dancing.
Oh.
I wish I could do a Bollywood movie, that would be nice.
Oh, yeah. Well, as soon as you graduate from Harvard, you can go back to India and do a Bollywood film.
Let's see, whatever happens.
So aside from dancing, what else do you do?
Aside from dancing, I do a lot of writing. I'm a freelance journalist for Swadharma. It's the Hindu magazine at Harvard.
Really?
And I also write for a news portal in New England.
Okay. Is there a specialty that you write for?
Yes, I write religious pieces.
Okay.
And I also write reviews on the latest Hindi films and Hindi music.
What's your favorite Hindi film?
My favorite Hindi film, it's a tongue twister name. It's called Hum Aapke Hain Kaun.
Okay.
That means How Are We Related?
Okay.
It's a 3-hour long film with songs and dances.
Really? Okay.
And romantic, obviously.
Okay. What do you see is the biggest difference between Indian films and North American films?
Indian films are very sappy, very emotional.
Okay.
They're not as fast-paced as the American films.
Okay.
Like, you can watch an American film and be out of the theater in, say, 1.5 hours.
Right.
Whereas in Indian films, there's so many dances and songs and so much dialogue and drama going on that you can't get out of the theater for 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours.
Is that more of a, do you feel more of an experience going to a Bollywood film than a North American film?
Definitely, I can relate more to Hindi films because I've been to India 6 times and I speak Hindi fluently.
Okay.
And as for American films, I haven't watched too many of them, I'll be honest.
Which is your favorite part of India?
India is just so beautiful, actually. I went to Jaipur 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
I enjoyed that. And when I was 5, I went to Agra. That was beautiful. That's where they have the Taj Mahal.
Oh, nice.
But I think I like Delhi because my grandparents live there.
Okay.
And whenever I visit them, they treat me like a queen.
If somebody decided to go to India to spend like 2 weeks there, where would you recommend?
I would recommend that you take a whole tour of India because everywhere you go, you'll see a different language, you'll see a different culture, different clothing.
Okay.
And the people, they're just so hospitable wherever you go.
Oh, yeah.
You just feel like you're home.
This is great. So you've lived in California before?
Yes, I was born in California.
Oh, yeah. And now that you're in Boston, which coast do you like better?
I think that I've had the best of both worlds, to be very honest. Because in California, my family is there, and my community is there, my friends are there.
Okay.
But after coming here, I made new friends.
Would you like to say hi to your friends?
Hi everybody! Be sure to catch me. So I've just had so many opportunities here, so that's been nice.
Where in California are you
From Los Angeles.
from? Okay.
I'm not from LA proper, but I live in a suburb actually.
Okay.
But I go to Los Angeles all the time because that's where the action is.
Okay. And the weather is nicer.
Yeah, definitely. You know, when it's 40 degrees, we start turning the heat on in our houses.
So tell us, what would you like to work on today with hypnosis?
Today is the perfect time to do this, and I want to
Okay.
thank you for that.
Okay, you're welcome.
Because I have an exam tomorrow,
Okay.
and this is finals week.
Okay.
So generally, I have been a little anxious, and
What classes are you taking?
I'm taking 4 journalism classes.
Wow, that's the full load at Harvard, right?
Yes, it is. And U.S. Constitution is one of them.
Ooh.
We have a 500-page book. It's very comprehensive.
So tell me, how did you handle exams before?
I study weeks in advance.
Okay.
I study with my friends.
Okay.
And I have a good memory, so that helps me once in a while.
Okay. In the past, how well do you handle exams?
There's been times where I have procrastinated, but other times
You will not be the only one in this town.
thankful. But I try to use rote memorization.
Okay.
I keep repeating the same sentences again and again. I read the same chapter until I have a final grasp of it.
Okay.
Once in a while I've tried pulling all-nighters, but I'm going to stop doing that.
Okay. What worries you most about exams in general?
Not doing well on them
Okay.
because I really want to get my master's, and it's just important for me to do well and live up to my own expectations.
But you have usually done well with exams.
For the most part, yes.
Okay. So you must have a successful formula or some sort.
I just say that studying in advance is like the best thing
That's true.
for me.
That's true.
I don't think I can really work under pressure.
And you'll study hard for this course, right?
Oh yes, I tried my best.
At least that's what you're going to say on the camera.
Oh yeah, my parents are watching the show.
And your professor is great, right?
Oh yes, I have a wonderful professor.
Yes.
He's guided me very nicely.
I hope he's watching this.
Me too.
What specifically is on your mind about this exam that you find most worrying for you?
The material, obviously.
Okay.
It's a final exam, so it's very comprehensive, about 12 chapters of memorization.
Do you know the formats of the exam?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Is it essay, multiple choice?
Yes, it is essay.
Okay.
Essay and short answer.
All right. You've definitely done that kind of exams before.
Oh yes, all throughout my undergrad.
All right. So you're very experienced to handle that.
Oh, I'm experienced, yes. The only concern is getting the material down.
Okay. So when you're about to write your test, what kind of thoughts go through your mind?
That I have to ace this test, or do very well on this test.
Okay.
Also, I just keep thinking that I better write this information down before I forget it.
Okay. Like a name.
Yeah, somehow the information is just racing through my head.
Okay.
When I get the test, sometimes I'll just write all the answers and I'll say, oh, I forgot to write my name in. Then I write my name later.
What kind of feeling do you experience?
During the exam?
Or right before the exam starts?
Well, I just kind of get the chills. I feel that I just hope this is not too bad. I hope I can do it.
Okay.
And when I get the exam, normally I end up thinking, hey, it wasn't so bad, or,
Right.
wow, he didn't tell me that. I was supposed to know that.
But that's more like how you think, right? What about like feelings, like your body sensations?
Normally, I do get a shiver once in a while.
Okay.
No matter how warm the room is, I just feel a chill, like I'll just shake a little bit.
Okay.
But other than that, I try to stay relaxed. I don't have any breathing problems or none of that sort.
What kind of actions do you take right before the exam to make you, to get you into the mood of writing an exam?
I take a couple of deep breaths, and I just close my eyes for a minute, and I just think that, whatever it is, I can do it. I've studied, and let's just hope for the best.
Okay. So let's say all this therapy, all this hypnosis works so perfectly, and in an ideal world, when you're writing your exams, what would you like to experience?
I just want to feel informed. I want to feel that I know what I'm doing. Whatever I'm writing, the professor will be able to understand it. Hopefully he will be able to identify with it and say, she's making a point. She deserves the full points for this answer.
Okay. And when that happens, how would you feel?
I would feel good, because the thing is that it's not about what I feel. It's about what the material is. It's how much I know the material, and just following what the professor has taught me, because that's what I'm going to be getting graded on. It's not an op-ed piece or anything.
But would you also agree with me that when you're feeling good, chances of you writing an answer that is most appropriate for the question, the chances of that happening is not greater?
They will be,
Okay.
but it all depends on how much I've studied the material, how much I've memorized. And that's what I'm working on right now. A lot of this is just like comprehensively reviewing the lectures. We have online lectures, which I can refer back to.
Oh, all right. That's convenient.
Yes, it is.
You don't have to do the tape recording.
Oh, no, I could have watched the class from my bedroom, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I have a laptop at home.
Yeah, so what would you like to feel tomorrow when you walk into the exam and start writing?
I just want to feel prepared.
Okay.
I want to feel confident that I've studied the material, and I'll do fine on this exam, no matter what anyone else thinks.
It is a confidence thing, or is it like a calming thing that you need to experience?
A combination of both.
Okay.
I don't want to be overconfident,
Of course not.
but I don't want to be so laid back that I just say, hey, I can write whatever I want and the teacher's going to pass me, because that's not going to happen. Obviously not. So I want to feel confident, but I want to feel calm.
Could you tell me the confidence that you would like to experience?
Yes. I want to be confident in my knowledge. Whatever I've learned, it should all be retained in my memory so I can write it down.
Okay.
But I want to do it very calmly. I want to write slowly, be able to go back to each answer, and then turn it in.
Okay. All right, so what we're about to do right now is hypnosis. I will not do anything to hurt you in any way, but in return, I would like your cooperation 100%. Is that agreeable?
Yes, of course.
Okay. At no point you're going to feel in any way unconscious. Your mind will still be quite aware of what's happening around you. You can still hear the sound. But it would just be like the moment right before you fall asleep. You know that you're not sleeping, but you're just so relaxed that you don't really care. What I would advise you is don't try to go into hypnosis. It's like trying to fall asleep, right? Like when you try to fall asleep, you won't get there. So just relax and let it happen.
Okay.
Do you have any questions before we begin?
Sure. I just wanted to know that when you're doing the hypnosis,
Right.
do you want me to focus on whatever you're showing me, or do you want me to resist a little bit?
What do you mean?
Are you going to be showing me like an object and asking me to like concentrate on it?
Do you want that to happen? It doesn't have to happen.
I've never been hypnotized, so that's why I'm
all
asking
right.
you.
Okay, just go with the flow.
Okay.
Just cooperate with me.
Okay. Will you be asking me any questions?
No. Would you like me to ask you some questions?
No, I'm just asking. I'm a psychology major, so
Okay.
I've done free association test. That's why I was asking.
We only have like 12 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll do the analysis, like the Freudian kind of stuff later. It's just going to be very direct.
Okay.
You want to close your eyes and just relax for a few minutes.
Right
I'll
now?
I'm going to show you what happens. I'll walk you through some relaxation exercises and then give you positive suggestions,
Okay.
and it will be done. You will not, well, I'm sure they taught you this in psychology, you will not be giving out secrets that you don't want to give out. You will not be, this is not a Fu Manchu movie. You would not be, ask like questions that you don't want to answer. It will feel more like a guided meditation effort for today's purpose.
That's perfect.
Okay.
That's what I need.
Is there any other questions?
No, I think I'm all set.
All right. Okay. Just sit back with your feet flat on the floor and cross your feet, and find a spot on the ceiling. And just focus all your attention on that spot, just for a second. When I count backwards from 3 to 1, when I reach number 1, I would like you to close your eyes and just let yourself drift. Now, as soon as you close your eyes, I would like you to imagine yourself on a warm, sunny beach. You can feel the warmth of the sun on the tip of your nose. You feel the warmth in your cheekbones. You feel the warmth on your shoulders, on your fingers. 3, 2, 1, close your eyes. And relax. Just take a deep breath in. And out. That's right. Just let yourself drift. That's right. Just let go of the tension. Still feel the warm ray of the sun on the tip of your nose. Still feeling the warm ray of the sun on your cheek. Still feeling the warm ray of the sun on your forehead. That's right. That's right. Still feeling the warm ray of the sun on every strand of your hair as you lay on this sunny, warm beach. Just let yourself go and be in the moment. That's right. you're holding on to any tension on your shoulders, just let it go right now. You're holding on to any tension on your elbows, and just let that go right now. You're holding on to any tension on your wrists, your fingers. That's right. Just let that go right now. That's right. Just let yourself relax. Still feel the warm ray of the sun in the center of the body. Still feel the warm ray of the sun on your hips, on your thighs, as you're just laying there. You can feel the back of your shoulders sinking into the warm, moist sand. That's right. Still feel the warm ray of the sun bathing your body, bathing your mind, as you find yourself sinking deeper and deeper into trance, more and more relaxed. That's right. Let yourself go. Let yourself drift. And off the distance, you can hear the sound of children playing. You can hear the sound of the seagulls. All the sound and all the images are so vivid that you find yourself experiencing all the joy and delight in this wonderful, wonderful place. As your conscious mind is enjoying itself in this warm, beautiful centrifuge, your unconscious mind is at the forefront and ready to accept positive and beneficial suggestions. Now tomorrow night, my friend, when you walk into the exam room, you're going to feel confident because you've studied hard, you've worked hard, and you're a smart and intelligent person. And you are confident that you'll be able to answer all the questions correctly. You're confident you'll be able to communicate your ideas on the test paper. And you're confident that the answers will come to you right at the moment when you need the answers. You feel calm, relaxed, and in control throughout the exam. Everything will come to you naturally, without making too much effort, because you know that you have already made a lot of effort through your course of study. You feel self-assured, confident, and ready to handle all the answers. You will not feel stressed in any ways. When you go to bed tonight, after you have done all the studies, you find yourself very easily drift off to sleep, and sleep with great recovery for your mind and your body, and you have happy dreams. And when you wake up tomorrow, you'll feel happy and refreshed and ready to contribute intellectually to Harvard and to your exam, because you know you've worked hard for it and you're ready for this. That's right. You can slowly count from 1 to 10. When I reach number 10, you find yourself back in this dream. You feel like you just slept for the last 8 hours. You find your senses will become much more attuned. You see much brighter colors. You hear more acute sounds. you can feel much better about everything and everything. You find a ton of weight has been lifted from your shoulders. When you walk around today, you feel joyful, happy, and optimistic in everything. That's right. As I slowly count from 1 to 10, you become more and more aware of this environment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Letting out all the stress, feeling happier and more delightful. 6, 7, 8, 9. And whenever you're ready, 10. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Tell us a little bit, what do you think about the experience?
As you were talking, I was just really delighted. I was so mesmerized by what you were saying because a lot of the times when I'm in class, I visualize myself in Jamaica or some sort of beach.
Oh, yeah. This is great. Do you feel good?
Yes, definitely. I'm
Feel
feeling
like-
a lot more relaxed right now.
Oh yeah. It's great. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.